Don't know why that's not. Hang on, that's from a video yesterday. Right, here we go then. We are now here for the Ryan Garcia versus Romero live fight night watch-along, including Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez and Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barbosa Jr., which is about to get underway now, which is, in my opinion, a very exciting fight. Three very good fights, in my opinion, on this card. So, yeah, we're starting off with Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barbosa Jr. to get started. This one should be good. I'm actually going with an Arnold Barbosa Jr. win, as I said in my prediction video. I do think Arnold Barbosa Jr. might actually win this one, and I have had quite a few people agreeing with me on this prediction as well. So, it's going to be interesting, in my opinion. I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen in this one. But, yeah, it's now time to get underway. Here we go. Teofimo Lopez, Arnold Barbosa Jr. Let's see what happens in this fight. It's probably the best fight on the card, in my opinion, overall. This one, in my opinion, arguably probably the people's main event. Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barbosa Jr. Here we go. Let's see what happens here then. Let's see what happens here. Right. Get this all sorted. Let's get the thumbnail up for this one then. Here we go. Barbosa and Lopez. Here we go. Right. Let's see what happens here then. Lopez now in the ring. Both fighters now in the ring. Lopez v. Barbosa Jr. Here we go. Jr. Right, here we go then. Let's see what happens here. But yeah, I'm going with an Arnold Barbosa Jr. win via points decision here. It is, I think, the most 50-50 on the whole card, though. But yeah, I do fancy the upset here, if I'm being honest. I do fancy the upset to happen. Yeah, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. But I think this fight will be fun once again. Right. Let's get a poll up for this one then, of course. Lopez or Arnold Barbosa Jr., whoever you guys got. Get this one up on the poll now. Lopez. Teofimo Lopez. Barbosa. Go then. But yeah, I'm going with Barbosa Jr. to win this on points. That's my prediction. I think Barbosa is just really good at the basics, to be honest. He's really, really, really good at the basics of boxing. And I feel like the fundamentals he's got nailed down to the wire, if we're being completely honest. Like, he's properly got the fantastic basics. Arnold Barbosa Jr. His fundamentals are fantastic. Teofimo Lopez has got great boxing as well, but I just feel like he's such an inconsistent fighter to watch. For being, I think with Arnold Barbosa Jr., he's very consistent with the performances that he's putting in. He's been absolutely well. He only fought Catterall about 3 months ago. The Jack Catterall fight was. He's an active fighter, and then a few months before that Catterall one in November. He fought Jose Ramirez. Came back, fought Catterall. Now he's in May against Tio. So, he's fighting every 3 months at the moment, Barbosa Jr., and it's good signs. It's good signs. It really is good signs, if we're being honest. I hope he does do it in this one as well. I hope he's able to do it. But, I mean, I do think Teofimo Lopez probably, performs when he is up against the better fighters, but still, though, I just can't trust the big performance. But let's see. Here we go. Fighters are about to be getting ready to go. To get my judges up as well. Teofimo Lopez, Barbosa Jr. All 12 round fights we've got. I do think this one will go the distance. I do think this one will go the distance. Let's wait and see. Here we go then. Right, we're about to be getting on the way with this. Well, fight that feels like a main event, to be honest with you. 100% it does. We are now underway with round one. Teofimo Lopez, Arnold Barbosa Jr. We are underway. Both guys coming out fainting early on here. Teo trying to get a jab going downstairs to the body. Barbosa gets the jab down to the body there. Teo jabbing at range a bit at the moment, trying to find a way in. Barbosa is in the press conference we saw, Barbosa Jr. is the way bigger man, to be honest with you. And you can tell here in the ring as well. Barbosa Jr. is clearly the bigger man. I don't know if it was like Teo cutting too much weight or I don't know. He's looking composed here though. Barbosa Jr. with his high guard, looking to get that jab through to the body there. Yeah, it could be a bit of the battle of the lead hands a bit here early on. Jab to the body there by Teo. Fairly, even first minute. Overhand there by Teo. He's looking to whip in there. Barbosa Jr. on the front foot here, though. Trying to use that size, to be honest with you. He's naturally the bigger man. Needs to use this size, push Teo back a bit. Keep him off for that long lead hand that he's got. Teo without jabbing to the body. Barbosa there with a double jab upstairs. Oh, Teo there trying to go over a bit of a head clash there. Teo missed that overhand. It's strange how they're doing it in Times Square. The crowd can't really see anything. There's, massive walls of the Ring magazine about. It's mostly just for celebrities, really. Good there by Teo trying to get that backhand going. Barbosa there coming to the body there upstairs. Nice job there by Teo. So good competitive round this, in my opinion. Jab to the body there by Teo. But Barbosa's good at just keeping that lead hand now at the moment. 25 seconds left here off the first round. Teo there goes upstairs. Teo's mixing his backhand much more. Oh, there we go. Nice there by Barbosa Jr. letting his hands fly there. Some good combos go to the body there by Teo. Teo's trying to come forward, both catch each other there. Difficult round to score this, in my opinion. Good start from both, to be honest. Good start there by both guys. Let's have a look at these highlights. Oh, they're not showing. I don't know. I think Barbosa was in control. It was close. It looked like Teo did land a good body shot there, though. I know that was a close round. That was a close round to get started. Here we go. Then round two underway. Here we go. Let's see what happens here then. See that coming forward there with that backhand. Jab to the body there by Teo. Trying to start well there behind that lead hand. Decent there. Yeah, Tio's looking to try and mix in some hard body shots here. Good upstairs there by Tio. Good jab there by Teofimo Lopez, catching Barbosa upstairs. To the body there by Tio. He's looking sharp with that backhand at the moment, to be honest with you, when he's throwing that. Looking to throw that with as much intent as possible, Tio is. But the jab of Barbosa looking good. Backhand to the body by Barbosa. Jab to the body, then going upstairs there by Tio. Good there by Barbosa there with that backhand upstairs. Jab to the body there by Tio. Backhand there by Barbosa. Tio there with that jab. Barbosa's coming forward well here though. Running for that jab there to Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, Tio can't really land with that jab there. Barbosa comes in with a jab to the body, but it might have been parried there though. They're all both guys missing, both guys getting success. Barbosa is very active with that jab though. Jab to the body there by Tio. Barbosa's waiting for his shots nicely though, to be honest. His counter punching is very good, like we just saw there. He's doing well this round, Barbosa. That jab's looking good. Tio can't really fully get into range. Or Tio there going upstairs. Yeah, I've got that round to Barbosa, to be honest. Thought that was a good round there from Barbosa. Get that jab going really nicely. He's very active behind that at the moment. Tio's active behind his lead hand as well, trying to get that backhand going, but he was out of range quite a lot in that round. He was out of range quite a lot there, Tio. No. That was the issue for him. Screaming on Barbosa, but it could be 1-1 though. But I think that second round, first round was hard, close to score, but I thought Barbosa definitely took that second round. Right then. Yeah, it's looking like a good fight. It's looking like a good fight we're going to see. Looking to see a very close fight, I think. Yes, this is looking interesting. Here we go, round 3 underway. See what happens here then. Yeah, Barbosa's on that front foot, trying to cut that ring off, trying to push Tio back, but Tio's very light on his feet there. Good job there by Tio. Yeah, it looks like, the body work from Tio's going to be something in this fight which he's really going to be going for, to be honest with you. So even on the back foot here, that jab to the body. Jab there by Tio upstairs. Gets through. Oh, jab that was as well. Good backhand upstairs there by Barbosa. Yeah, Tio, a few awkward moments here, trying to get underneath that lead hand of Barbosa. I think Tio needs to try and take the front foot a bit more, in my opinion. He needs to try and push the bigger man back. Moving about a lot though, Tio. Some good awkward movement from him. Barbosa trying to go into the body there. Not really much to say for the first minute and a half, but you say Tio's probably doing better in this round so far. That jab to the body's looking crucial at the moment for him. Tio just about slipped that backhand upstairs. Barbosa coming back there with that jab. Jab to the body again there by Teofimo Lopez. Barbosa goes to the body but is parried. It looks like both guys are trying to find opportunities to counter each other. That's what it's looking like at the moment. But the styles are gelling very well, to be honest. Yeah, Tio's on that front foot now. Barbosa trying to come back. Tio there catching him there with that jab. Shots there from both lands. Both guys parrying shots well, though. Nice there by Barbosa and Tio again. Back at all again. Counters there. There we go. Round 3 done. I think that goes to Tio. Yeah, I think that round 3 there was a good round for Tio. That was a good round for Teofimo Lopez there. I got 2-1 to Barbosa. It could be 2-1 either way. It could be 2-1 to Lopez side. But the first round was a very close fight to score. Right, round 4 is going to be an interesting round, to be honest. Round 4 is going to be interesting. I don't think it's around that Barbosa needs, even though, I think it is a close fight. I think Barbosa needs this round. Judges are most likely going to be in the favour of Tio. So Barbosa needs to be as convincing as possible in the round to win. But yeah, here we go. Round 4 underway now then. Yeah, I think Barbosa needs to look good in this round, ideally. Good to the body there by Tio. Jab to the body there by Barbosa. Oh, good backhand there by Tio. To the body there by Tio, but that hurt good there. Williams looking good now. He's looking more slick now, Tio is. Barbosa needs to stay relaxed. He's getting countered there with that backhand. Barbosa coming with that jab. Tio slipped under those. Good double jab there by Tio. To the body there by Barbosa Jr. Yeah, Tio trying to show a lot of movement here already. Barbosa now trying to go downstairs for that jab to the body now. Nice there by Tio. Jab to the body there. Barbosa still coming forward. Barbosa not good enough for that jab there. Good counter lead to it there by Barbosa though. Yeah, Tio in control in this 4th round so far. Good job upstairs there by Tio. He blocked actually. Oh, Barbosa trying to get an uppercut in there. Both guys miss. 1 minute left here. Barbosa can't really figure the distance out here. It looks to be alright, but Tio's defensive work is much better now in this round, I think, compared to what it has been. Oh, uppercut in there from Barbosa. Both their land upstairs. Theo trying to find a way in. Barbosa needs to try and keep that lead hand out more like what he was doing in the first 3 rounds. There we go, round 4 done. Theo, Fimo Lopez round. 38-38 in my opinion, 2-all I've got. Connor then at the ringside after his loss last week. See what happens here in round 5. Again, I think this is a crucial round for Barbosa. He needs this round. Right then, let's see what happens here in this 5th round. Then here we go. I haven't started yet. I think this one. Right, here we go. Round 5 underway. Theo quickly coming out with a quick double jab there. Start this 5th round. Jab to the body there by Theo Lopez. Gonna come back. Good he took there by Barbosa. Double, yeah. Good job there by Theo. Jab to the body there by Theo. Okay, good to the body there by Theo. Upstairs as well with that backhand. Keeping that jab out there, Barbosa. Good to the body there by Barbosa there. Yeah, decent level changes there by Barbosa. How I don't get how AI is giving all 4 rounds to Lopez. There's no chance of that at all. I mean, the commentators are biased. Good job upstairs there by T. I mean, he's looking good at the moment, though. These last, I mean, rounds 3 and 4 especially, I thought he's going to look really good in. Barbosa's still doing a good job, though. He's standing his ground. He's landing shots. He's getting through. Good there from Bo. Nice there by Tio upstairs. Oh, good shot there by Tio. Good shots upstairs there. The hard shot. He took there by Tio. Jump upstairs there by Lopez. Jump upstairs there by Tio. Barbosa swings one, Tio swings one, both missed there. Barbosa to the body there, good shot. Shots again there by both. Tio there. Sure if he did get through. Tio trying to showboat a bit here, and there we go. Round 5 down. That's Tio round, in my opinion. There we go. 3-2 to Teofimo Lopez, in my opinion. That's how I've got it. Interesting then. Looking decent here from Tio at this point. I think yeah, his movement's looking good. He's awkward. He's doing what he needs to do at the moment. Here we go, round 6 underway. Well, it's not underway yet. Here we go, it is not underway. So, Tia there with that jab upstairs. Barbosa with that backhand, then it's countered there by Tio. Good job upstairs there by Lopez. Trying to go downstairs to the body, he does there. Good there by Barbosa there with that lead hook. Tio just slipping under that, trying to slip under that jab of Barbosa, trying to keep away from it. He tried to counter Barbosa, but he couldn't there. Getting in that lead hook there, Tio. Barbosa just not active enough for that jab anymore. Tio's making it difficult for him though. Yeah, he's moving around the ring well at the moment, Tio. Down to the body there by Tio. Gets out of the way of those shots there from Barbosa. Oh, big shot. Good shot from Barbosa. They both landed hard, I think, actually. Barbosa there with a nice backhand upstairs. It's hard to see who actually landed there, to be honest. It's a hard shot, though. I think both connected. Barbosa on that front foot now. So looking better from Barbosa now in this round. Uppercut in there. I don't know if he's doing enough to win, though, but it's been a good final minute. Good job there by Barbosa. Tio there with that jab to the body. Barbosa now trying to get that backhand going. Barbosa's counters are looking good now as well, though. I think that's an interesting round. Barbosa stood his ground well. I think it's 3-3. I think Barbosa took that round. No, it was Lopez that landed big. It was Lopez that landed big. I thought it was no, they both landed big. Barbosa there caught him. Tio caught him big as well, which kind of pushed him back. But both of them landed big there. Yeah, they both landed big there. They both landed big there. Tio's shot that looked to do more of the damage. From the angle I saw it was Barbosa. No, it looked like it was Tio that made that shot affect more. But overall, I thought Barbosa took that round, though. It's 3 all I've got. I don't know how I've got it 5-1. Here we go, round 7 underway. It's a close fight. It's a close fight at the moment. It's a good fight, it's looking like. Both guys coming out with their jabs now. Barbosa needs to keep that jab going more active, though, I think. That's what Barbosa needs to do more. Like he did more in the last round. He, got that jab going more. Trying to set his shots up behind the lead hand. See how it comes up behind that jab. Jab to the body there by Tio. Good there by Barbosa. Barbosa trying to get that jab out there on that front foot. Nice counter backhand there by Tio. Oh, good combos there by Tio. Nice quick shots. Oh, and again, Tio trying to come through there with a decent shot. Do you think the thing with Barbosa is, though, is that, he's in the catch-all fight, especially and in the Ramirez fight. He came on really strong in those late rounds. And they're what, really pulled him over the line to win the fight. But it's been a good round so far for Tio. I think, we've seen some good sharp counters from him in this 7th round so far. Oh, Barbosa now coming back good to the body. Jab there to the body there by Tio. Lopez is looking good in this round, though. Jab to the body there by Tio. Here we go again. Nice there by Tio. Nice from Barbosa. To the body there by Tio. Yeah, Lopez looking in control here. Barbosa there missed the wild lead Turk. To the body there with that jab by Lopez. There by Barbosa Jr. upstairs. To the body there by Tio. Again. To the body there by Tio. Oh, good shot by Tio to end the round there. Yeah, that's definitely a Teofimo Lopez round. Yeah, I got 4-3 to Tio. Yeah, there were some good parries there from Tio there, but Barbosa is coming forward nicely here. See here the hold the zone chaps saying how biased the commentary is. Yeah, most of the zone chat are the same as me. 4-3 Tio. It's a close fight. Here we go. Round 8 underway. Nice fight Tio there with that backhand. Yeah, Tio's trying to control that centre ring now. He's got that front foot more. That Barbosa needs to try and take back now, though. Barbosa needs to try and take that front foot back. Good upstairs there by Tio. Barbosa trying to mix in a few level changes there. Gets that backhand through there. Barbosa Jr. does. Good jab to the body there by Arnold Barbosa Jr. He's coming forward now. Well now, to be honest. Good jab there by Tio to the body, then trying to go upstairs with it. Barbosa's back on that front foot, but Tio's good behind the jab there, though. Good backhand there by Barbosa. Good jab there downstairs by Tio. Oh, big shot by Tio there. Jab there by Barbosa to the body. Jab by Barbosa to the body. Tio there missed upstairs. Both missed there. Backhand to the body there by Tio. Barbosa now to the body there with that backhand. Tio's moving around quite well here in this round, but Barbosa standing his ground. Getting his shots out. Decent movement there by Tio. Good there by Barbosa. Barbosa coming forward well here. I think it's been a good round for both of them. They've both got success. Both guys have success in this round. But yeah, I think Tio probably does take that round, but I think it's really strange commentary, though, in my opinion, why they're not giving it Barbosa any credit for any work. I think it's really strange, to be honest with you. I thought he had a decent round there as well. But yeah, I think the commentary, they're going to be swaying a lot of people into Tio's way. He is winning the fight, but I think it's the commentary which make people have it really wide, to be honest. But and the AI scorecard, but it's not that wide at all, to be honest. But yeah, I've got 77, 75. Here we go, round 9 underway. See what happens here then. Good job upstairs there by Barbosa to start the round. Good job there by Barbosa to the body. Good job upstairs by Tio. Good job there to the body by Tio again and moves off. Good there by Tio, letting his hands fly there. Really loose with his shots at the moment. Tio Barbosa coming forward there with a good backhand. Minute left. Sorry, a minute gone here with the 9th round. Yeah, Barbosa Jr. on that front foot, trying to be the ring general here at the moment. Jabbing and out there by Tio. Yeah, I think it's the showboating which is trying to convince us and the defensive work. Barbosa's, as I said before the fight, Barbosa's not really a fancy fight. Good shots there from Tio, letting his shots go. Barbosa's just really good at the basics. Good backhand there by Barbosa. Tio's got a cut just below the eye. Or has he? Kind of. Good backhand. Sorry, jab. Sorry, I don't know why it's the backhand. I mean, Tio's just doing well with the jabs at the moment. Good backhand there by Barbosa. I think Barbosa's having a good round. I mean, Tio's getting jabs through, but yeah, there we go again. Barbosa had a good round, but I think Lopez, he's had better moments overall, though, to be honest. He's had, put his shots together a bit better this round. Barbosa's been good behind the jab and throwing backhands. I think Barbosa, there's just been a lot of single shots from him. Same as Tia, but I think Tia's had like one or two moments where he's landed, decent, four quick punch combinations in this round. Good job there by Tia. There we go. Unlucky there by Barbosa, not landing there. Tia there misses an uppercut. Barbosa now trying to come forward there with that counter. And Tia there, just quick with the shots. I've got 87, 84 to Tia. But yeah, these later rounds is where Barbosa Jr. does start usually do his better work. There we go. Round 10 we're going to be going into now. I don't think it's that great in Times Square, to be honest. Right then, here we go then. We're going to be going into round 10. Here we go, round 10 underway. Good job to the body there by Theo. Good hook to the body there by Barbosa. Yeah, if you look at the stats, say Tio's landing 95, Barbosa's landing 94. Tio's thrown like 100 more as well. It's just been a more, the volume just been affecting Barbosa, I think, as it's got good to the body there by Tio. Barbosa now coming forward there. Good backhand there by Tio to the body. A minute 30 left here of this 10th round. Good backhand upstairs there by Tio. Good job downstairs. Good job upstairs there by Tio. Good backhand there by Barbosa to the body. You're trying to come forward there with those shots there, Tio. 1 minute left here of this 10th round. Good counter there by Barbosa. He just missed, but Tio's work to the body's been good today in this round. Double jab there by Barbosa. Just about out of range though. Good jab there to the body by Tio. Tio there, slip those shots nicely there. That nice straight backhand from Barbosa. Barbosa with that hook to the body. Good backhand there by Tio. Barbosa now getting that backhand out. Good backhand upstairs there by Tio. Now a jab to the body there by Tio. Good backhand to the body there by Tio. That round of court, 97, 93 Tio. Last two rounds we're now going to be going into. Right, going to be going into round 11. Let's see what happens in the 11th there. But yeah, I think so far, yeah, I think it's been a good performance from Tio overall. I think both guys have looked good in the fight, but Tio's definitely up. 97, 93, I've got it. I think the commentary's been ridiculously bad, though. Yeah, next up after this, we've got Haney and Romero, which should be interesting. And I do think Ramirez is going to be better than what people are thinking. Here we go, round 11. Jab to the body there, ITO to start the round. Good to the body there by ITO. Oh, good backhand upstairs there by Tio. Good shot. Oh, Tio missed an uppercut. Barbosa just about misses that straight backhand. Yeah, Tio slipping the shot very nicely here. Tio trying to get that jab going. Jab to the body of Barbosa. Been made to look stupid quite a few times in this fight. Barbosa. It hasn't even been about performance from him at all, though, Barbosa. It hasn't been about performance at all. He's been good in the fight, but yeah, Lopez is it's just been a defensive masterclass, really, to be honest. That's what it's been from Lopez. Like, it's not been anything like amazingly unbelievable offensively from Tio. It's just been defensively and, some good sharp counters here and there from him. But yeah, defensively, so some of the best we've ever seen him, to be honest with you, Tio. Barbosa does put his shots in nicely as well. He does throw it into it. He does throw nicely, but yeah, he just haven't really been able to that. I think he is doing well in this round though, Barbosa, just because he is not really doing it. Left somebody there by Barbosa. I think it's been a good round for Barbosa, to be honest. He just hasn't been able to land on it. It's just a strange one. Just he hasn't really done those this round. Barbosa has, but it's just been missing. He landed there though. Yeah, the counter work of Theo, that's good there. Barbosa thinks he's won that round. That's an interesting round. I mean, the defense was good. So now I think I probably now Tia wins that round. Yeah, Tia wins that round. I think just a bit too slick overall. Barbosa just wasn't really able to land. Tia would then come through with the odd decent counter. He didn't do loads. It's a weird one. Like, that round. Here we go. Round 12 underway. I need to put this up on the screen. Right, there we go. Good job upstairs there by Tio. Good to the body there by Tio. Good job again. Yeah, I do think the footwork's been good. Tio, the defense has been good. He's been slipping shots well. The footwork, he's always like a moving target as well. Trying to get that back down through there by Barbosa. Trying to get these shots in here. Good job upstairs there by Tio. Yeah, the movement is looking good there. Barbosa trying to get a shot in, but yeah, Tio's counters have been good this round again. Good there by Tio to the body. Barbosa just missing again there. He's a really strange fighter, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he can look really good one night, then in the next fight, he's probably gonna really disappoint everyone with his performance. Go back down there by TR. It's always the case when he fights the better level guys. He's good in the fights, but if he goes up against like Steve Tiger, it's not gonna look great. I don't know if it's just a motivation issue which he's got in his camp, but he's looked really good tonight compared to what he did in his last one previous. That was his last two previous. He looked good against Josh Taylor. He's looked good tonight. Steve Tigers, he didn't look good in that fight at all. There we go. That's the fight. Loads of people have got it really close. I do think the commentary were absolutely shocking, though, to be honest. I've got it 117, 111, but there were some close rounds in that fight. Yeah, I think Tio definitely won, but there were some close rounds in that fight, and the commentary did Barbosa pretty dirty throughout, to be honest. Can barely hear it, but that is as well because I'm on this, obviously. I mean, I can still kind of hear it, and it's biased towards Tio. But I mean, they have to be because he's their fighter. But yeah, let's see what the judges have it though. That will be interesting to see. But yeah, let's see how everyone has scored it. Trying to get the. I mean, yeah, people saying Barbosa back with the commentary off. Some people had it really wide to To. Some people had it the same as me. But no, I think To won the fight. Yeah, the bigger shots there were landed by To. He was more accurate. The volume was better from him as well there throughout the fight. Yeah, I scored it 9-3. I scored it 9-3. But yeah, the numbers say To won as well. He did win, definitely. He was convincing. 9-3, in my opinion. I think people saying 10-2 are pretty delusional, though, to be honest. 11-1, 12-0. 116, 112. and then 118, 110. But yeah, two judges for 116, 112. The other with 118, 110. And still, Teofimo Lopez defeats Arnold Barbosa Jr. I scored it 117 to 111 to Tio. I thought the commentary was pretty shocking in that fight overall. But I think Tio is the rightful winner, 100%. But yeah, there we go. Let's go loads of spam links. Yeah, I thought it was a good. But Barbosa did do well there, in my opinion. Definitely was competitive in moments compared to what the commentary was saying. But yeah, I mean, the 116, 112 scorecards, I think, is much better than the 118 to 110. I just think Barbosa with his relative threat. But yeah, Tio 100% won the fight. Was way better tonight. Definitely won, of course. But yeah, there we go. Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez next. Let's see what happens. Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. I mean, I do think Ramirez can definitely cause Devin Haney problems. I definitely think he can. I definitely think he can. It's going to be interesting to see, in my opinion, Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. I mean, how's Devin Haney been affected since the last one's the real interesting question, in my opinion, since the Garcia fight. He tried to erase it from everyone's memory, but it happened. Even though Garcia did fail the drug test, the thing did happen. Devin Haney is getting mentally affected by it. But yeah, I mean, overall, who do we see Tio in there with next? Does he definitely still fully top in any unification fight? We're gonna have to wait and see. I'm gonna check actually who could be a good fight for Teofimo Lopez next. But yeah, good win there for Tio against Barbosa Jr. Definitely good win for him there. Good name to have on the resume. Um, yeah, we don't want to see an Alfred Santiago fight. Pitbull's up there. Sabrina Mateus, I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. He should probably fight Alberto Pula or Gary Russell could be the one next, actually, to be honest. That could be the one. But yeah, there we go. Delaney and Ramirez up next. Right then, there we go then. Let's see what happens in this co-main event then. Yeah, but yeah, that was a good fight. I think the Styles gelled pretty well there in the fight, to be honest. Styles definitely gelled well in that fight. Let's see what happens in this co-main event. But yeah, for Tio, we got to see the Gary Russell fight. Hitchens is obviously fighting Cambosis for some reason, which I don't understand. And yeah, there we go. Okay. And then, yeah, obviously, yeah, Pulo and Mateus are fighting. Yeah, let's see what happens now then. Going to be going into Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. Right then. Here we go then. Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez. Stick out a poll for this one then. See what people think. Haney or Ramirez. Friction. Devin. I've got Haney the unanimous decision, obviously, but I think Ramirez is going to cause him problems, and Ramirez can hit hard as well. Ramirez can hit hard. He's a strong guy. Obviously, he is coming off a loss to Arnold Barbosa Jr. in his most recent one, though. Okay, there we go. Jose, not Joe Ramirez. Jose Ramirez. Bloody there we go. Jose Ramirez. Right, here we go then. Let's see what happens here then. Okay, Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. Up next then. Yes, in my opinion, Devin Haney's going to win. Ramirez comes forward well, and Ramirez does throw some good hooks though, which can trouble you. And if Jose Ramirez can take the front foot against Devin Haney, that does make matters interesting, in my opinion. If Jose Ramirez can take the initiative, if he can go onto that front foot, if he can try and at least push Devin Haney back, then the fight's interesting. Then the fight will be interesting. So let's see. Let's see what happens here. Tail of the tape. Haney 26, Romero 32, Haney 5'9", Ramirez 5'10". Weight the same. Haney got a 71-inch reach, and Ramirez has got a 72-inch reach. There we go. Here we go then. Co-main event about to get underway. Can Ramirez pull a madness here? I mean, I think there's definitely a big possibility that either Haney or Garcia bottle it and ruin their fight. There's definitely a possibility of something like that happening. One of them ruined the fight. One of them ruined the big money rematch. But I don't know. Let's see. I think if there is anyone to do that, though, it is someone like Ramirez. I mean, Ramirez is a good fighter. I think it is a good win on the record for Haney if he is to win. I think Jose Ramirez, obviously, two-weight world champ. Good. He's a good bloody fighter. He's a good fighter. I think, he's not really the same now. I think his Ramirez's best days are clearly behind him, but there's still, there is still something left in Jose Ramirez, though, and he's coming to this fight with nothing to lose at all. I expect a good performance from him, 100%. I don't see him being absolutely outclassed. I don't see that at all. I think he's going to put up a good account for himself. There could be something controversial that happens in one of these last two fights. Just really do have a feeling there's going to be something very controversial that happens, but I just don't know what it's going to be. I just don't know what it's going to be, but I reckon there could be something very, very controversial about to come up and happen. Right then, let's see what happens then. Ramirez still in his taxi on the way to make his ring walk through Times Square. Yeah, Ramirez is. I do think he is a fairly big guy for the division. Oh wait, no, that was maybe not like. Obviously, this one's at 147 though. If you think about that, actually, this one's at 147. I do think it's best that Devin Haney moved up for his sake as well. I mean, Jesus Christ, he was tight at the weight. He was a weight bully. So it is best. 147 is like it should be his natural fight weight anyway. In my opinion, Devin Haney. His natural fight weight should be 147. I think it's well suited for Jose Ramirez as well. I think this is a good weight where we can really see the best out of Devin Haney and we can really fully get some of the best out of Jose Ramirez as well. I think this is a weight where we really could get the best of both guys. I think 147 is really going to really suit them both, in my opinion. That is what I think. Let's see what happens here. Then. Yeah, I mean, bloody hurry up and get to the ring. Jesus Christ. They're milking it in those taxis. They're fucking milking it at the moment. It's actually going to be interesting to see Devin Haney. He's been out for over a year now as well, actually. He's been out for over a year, trying to battle away with a lawsuit. I mean, Ryan did fail a drug test and all, and, a lot of people have gone off him, including myself, for that. Failing drug tests and all that. We don't like that at all. I'm Team Rogan tonight. But I'm Team Ramirez as well. But the way Haney dealt with the whole thing, though, is just what we just haven't seen before. Somehow just made himself as unlikable as possible. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he is tonight, though. Yeah, he does. Devin Haney, the thing is with me, he is usually a fighter who quite likes to stay active. Devin Haney. He likes to stay active. He's been out for over a year now, so it's going to be interesting to see how he performs. It's going to be interesting to see how is he affected mentally since the Ryan Garcia fight. I reckon there's surely going to be, something in his mind about it. The whole of today would have been feeling a bit uncertain, but let's wait and see. Pressure's on Devin Haney, no pressure on Jose Ramirez, and he's going to like that, to be honest with you. He's going to like that. There's no pressure on him. Here comes Ramirez now then. Ring walk underway. But yeah, Ramirez hasn't fought since he's lost to Arnold Barbosa Jr. Been out since then. Has this helped him out? No, I think, the weight wasn't really ideal for Ramirez. But I really do think that it is the right time for Jose Ramirez to move up. 100%. It's a difficult fight. Here we go. Devin Haney now on his way to the ring. Fifty-50 on who's going to win on the fan zone voting. That bloody makes things interesting. Yeah, I mean, all the pressure's on Haney. He needs to win if he wants the Ryan Garcia fight. That's one thing to say. If he loses, then the Garcia fight's off. But then again, though, Ryan Garcia could absolutely boss it himself as well. Neither of them can afford to lose. Neither can afford to lose. But Ramirez and Rowley are here to wreck the party, possibly. It would in a way be pretty funny for Ryan and Haney both lose. I'm actually rooting for both their opponents as well. I want Ronan to beat the drug cheat, and I want Ramirez to beat embarrassment Haney after how he was acting after failed drug tests, taking it on a lawsuit and all that. Like, he has all the right to complain about it, in my opinion, Haney. The fact that Garcia failed the drug test, but the way he went about it, I just think, it's a strange one, wasn't it? It's a strange one. But he has all the rights to complain about it, as I said. I just think Haney lost a lot of everyone's respect since how he just handled it. Not because if Ryan failed the drug test and Haney didn't make a big song and dance about it like he did, Haney probably would have won a lot more people over if he handled it much differently. But he didn't, so that's why everyone's looking at him how they do now. Here we go. Jose Ramirez, 29 wins, 2 losses, 18 of his wins come by way of knockout. I saw something the other day that Devin Haney hasn't got a knockout win since like 2018. Like what? Ages ago. Like 7 years ago. But yeah, we got Haney, 31 fights, 0 losses, 0 draws, 1 no contest, 15 of his wins come by way of knockout. Here we go then. Devin Haney getting announced now then. Let's see how this goes. Here we go then. Yeah, both guys been pretty quiet all build up to each other. They have been. They've been pretty quiet all build up. But I'm hoping for a good fight. I'm hoping we see a good fight here, though. I reckon we could do. I reckon this could be a good fight. I might be very wrong though. This this could be a very boring 12 rounds or a pretty decent 12 rounds. I mean, I hope this could actually be fight of the night. I want it to be a good fight. This could be very good or very boring. Let's see. Let's see how this is. Here we go, round 1 underway. Haney and Jose Ramirez. Let's see how this goes then. Welterweight, 147. Ramirez coming out with a jab early. Ramirez is on the front foot, like I said. This is good. A lot of movement, though, from Ramirez. A lot of movement. Don't know if he's going to tire himself out with all of that. Haney came diving in there into the clinch. Yeah, Ramirez is a big guy. Both guys are pretty big for the weight still, though. Yeah, Ramirez on that front foot at the moment, trying to push Haney back. Trying to make Haney look a bit uncertain here, to be honest. This could be interesting. Neither guy have really thrown. Oh, nice there by Ramirez with that jab. Oh, could we actually see an upset here? This could be the upset of the weekend. This could be the upset of the weekend. Haney does look a bit unsettled in there, to be honest. Haney looks pretty unsettled. You know, he's moving it out quite a bit on the back foot here. Good jab to the body there by Ramirez. Trying to get that jab going. Haney trying to get that jab out of his own. Yeah, Ramirez has got that Mexican chin. He's going to keep coming forward. He won't really be affected by the power of Haney. I did say this. I do have a feeling right now Ramirez could do something interesting here. Jab to the body there by Haney. Unless Haney's on the front foot. If Haney's on the back foot the whole fight, then we're in for a good one. And that is how it is looking at the moment, though. 2 minutes in, and Ramirez is looking good here in this first round shot with that jab. While you're watching this on the zone pay-per-view, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Ramirez trying to cut off that ring. Jab to the body there by Ramirez. Haney then comes forward. Jab there by Devin Haney. Ramirez there just missing that lead to it. I did say just before the fight this could be controversial. I reckon it might be. This is a good round here for Jose Ramirez. Yeah, good run there for Ramirez, I think. 10-9 Ramirez. Yeah, he's more active. He's more active. There we go. All right, then. Jose Ramirez round. Ring general. Let's see. This could be an interesting fight. I think Haney does look a bit unsettled in there, to be honest. I do. It looked like he was pretty unsettled. But let's see. Let's see. Right then. We're going to be going out into round 2 now then. Here we go. Let's see what happens here in this second round. 10-9 to Jose Ramirez. I've got it. You're voting on the poll if you're ready, guys. Ramirez on that front foot. Jab to the body there. Misses though. Do you think Haney could go his way to fight? I can't see Haney really gaining the respect to Ramirez. I didn't predict him to win. I expected him to be a bit more active with his jab, though, Haney, early on. He's just not really doing enough with that at all. And he's looking to try and drive that clinch. I like to Ramirez to win, but I reckon Haney in points. That is what I think. That is what I think. I would like to see Ramirez win. But I don't think Haney looks overly comfortable at the moment in there with Ramirez. So Ramirez is really making him think here. But if Haney starts to figure him out, which is most likely, then it could definitely turn into his fight. Just a lot of feints from both of them at the moment, though, here in the second round. Haney there with that jab upstairs. Haney really trying to move about. Jab there by Ramirez. Upstairs there. Oh, Ramirez there trying to get that backhand in. Haney there dips under that one, though. Ramirez just trying to stalk Haney around the ring. Haney there back behind that jab. Haney there with that nice double jab there. Haney there getting under those shots. It's been better here from Devin Haney, I think, compared to what that first round was. Yeah, Romero still looking to try and come forward here. Few level change feints here from Jose Ramirez. Making Haney think about when he's going to throw that backhand though. Ramirez there comes through there with a lead hook that misses. Back to the body there by Ramirez. Go on to that one there, Ramirez. Go on to that jab there with Haney. Oh, good backhand there from Devin Haney there. Yeah, he's looking better this round here, Haney. Yeah, I caught 1-1. Yeah, it was better round from Haney there. 19-19, 1-1. Right then. Let's see what happens in this round then. Round 3 should be interesting. Yeah, you'd expect both guys to possibly open up a bit more this round as well here going to round 3. There's an issue with the right shoe of Devin Haney, apparently. Here we go. Round 3 underway. No, it's not. Still waiting. Underway. Here we go, round 3. Barbosa just trying to push forward on that front foot at the moment. Not Barbosa, Ramirez. Level change feints here from Ramirez. He just level change into a jab there from Haney. Nice cat jab there from Darren Haney. Oh, big shot there from Haney. Ramirez there letting his hands go though. And Ramirez does need to do more, as the commentators are saying. He does need to do more here. Good here by Ramirez, pushing forward there, letting his hands go. A minute 30 left now. Good jab there, and then a hook there from Haney. Yeah, Ramirez just isn't doing enough. Jab there by Haney. Neither guy are doing much at all here. And Ramirez just isn't really capitalizing on anything. Yeah, he swings and misses there, Jose Ramirez. Oh, good backhand there from Haney. Ramirez walked right into it there. Good jab there from Ramirez. To the body there by Ramirez and goes upstairs. Yeah, he does wind up. Commentator says winding up a lot here, Jose Ramirez. He's just walking into it now, Ramirez. He's feinting and moving a lot though, but he just finds himself walking into a jab a lot. Yeah, it's 2-1 to Devin Haney. Right then, round 4 should be interesting now. I mean, last 2 rounds haven't been great though because they've been dominated by Haney. But here we go, round 4 underway. Round 4 now underway. Yeah, neither guy just doing anything. Honestly, Ramirez has been caught flush quite a lot here, to be honest. It's a real strange fight to watch. Oh, Ramirez just swings there. Yeah, he's circling a lot here, Devin Haney, using his footwork a lot here on the back foot. The big question, though, is Devin Haney's power kind of showing more here? Now, he's at 147. Could he get a stoppage? Probably not. Well, his power's looking all right. He snapped the head back of Romero here and there, though, Haney. Good job there by Ramirez. Ramirez there lets that backhand go, but he's unsuccessful with it there. Unfortunately. Oh, nice there by Devin Haney. Ramirez just walking into the shots. There's just the movement of Jose Ramirez has just gone a bit now. His moves, he just finds himself just walking in just on the end of one of those big Haney shots. Oh, going there with a nice shot there, Haney. Thought he was kind of falling, but no, saw that wrong. Haney there with that jab, trying to get it out. Romero still coming forward here at the moment, trying to get that jab going. Haney there with that jab upstairs. Ramirez trying to level change and dip down quite a lot, but he's just not doing anything with it at all other than feint. Ramirez thinks he won that round there. But no, he didn't win the round. Going to be going to round 5 now then. God, I'm knackered and we're going to have to be sat through 12 rounds of this. Jesus Christ. Let's get us to the main event because we know for a fact that's going to be a good fight and we're going to be guaranteed a knockout in that. We're guaranteed a good fight in that main event. I can't see any real chance of that one being boring. Here we go. Round 5 underway. See how this round goes. Ramirez was pretty underwhelming when he lost to Barbosa. I think he would get beaten by anyone decent these days. Yeah, his best days are behind him. I just, I did predict him to lose the fight, but I had a feeling him moving up to 147 could have benefited him a bit more. But No. Seems like he has been affected by Haney's power a bit, to be honest with you. And he's really had us in there. I don't know if Haney's power's more because he's now at 147. I said earlier on in the stream it could be better because he's moved up in weight and he's naturally 147 fighter, really, isn't he? I mean, the game plan of Ramirez was clearly take the front foot, try and cut off the ring, but he's just not able to focus on throwing punches, though. Yeah, Ramirez just. I mean, Haney's movement's good and all that. Good shot there by Devin Haney, gets through. And, Haney is really trying to, make it difficult for Ramirez to throw, but Ramirez just isn't helping himself at all. Haney's looking to counter punch, and Ramirez is aware of that and just isn't punching at all. 50 seconds left there of round 5. Oh, come on, there's going to be people falling asleep before the main event. I'm worried that we're not even going to I might not even make it. Ramirez missing those jabs to the body. Jab to the body. Haney there coming forward. That backhand gets through. To the body there, Jose Ramirez. We go round 5 done now. What we got? 7 rounds left of the fight. Okay, let's see what happens here then. 6th round about to get going. Ramirez's corner needs to turn to throw punches here. Is this round 6 or 7? It's round 6. I was hoping it was round 7, but no, it's round 6. See what happens here then. Counters there by Haney, get through. Double jab there by Jose Ramirez upstairs. Jab there upstairs there by Devin Haney. Ramirez still trying to stalk him around the ring at the moment. Just not yet Yeah, Haney's making it really difficult for him to cut the ring off. And good shot there by Ramirez with that hook. Put to the body there by Ramirez. All good hook there by Haney. Gets through. Jab upstairs there by Haney. Again there by Haney. Another jab upstairs. Ramirez is just fainting. Just fainting, moving. Good jab. Good hook to the body there by Haney. Good by Ramirez. Coming forward, letting his hands go there. Guessing this probably has been a better round from him, though, to be honest, in compared to usual. But no, Haney on the ground. There we go, 49-46 to Haney. Unofficial scorecard 60-55. Round 7 underway. Oh my god. Yeah, Romero still coming forwards. Good jabs to the body there by Haney. And then by Ramirez. Haney moving about on the back foot. Jab upstairs there by Haney. Yep, this is fantastic to watch. Misses there to the body there. Ramirez just swings one. I should have knew that. This would be boring. Oh. And now we can't see anything. It's gone grey. The screen's gone grey. It's back. Oh, uppercut there by Haney. Hurt there by Haney. Minute 30 left here with this 7th round. Jab upstairs there by Haney. Jab there by Ramirez. Haney moves. I mean, his footwork is good, Haney, but other than that, jab upstairs there by Haney. Jab to the body here by Ramirez. Yeah, you just don't get the entertainment value out of Haney. That's what the commenters are saying. Speaking sense here in this fight, we're just not seeing any entertainment value at all. Oh, jam upstairs there by Haney. Backhand there by Haney. Ramirez needs to do something. Good hook there by Haney. Yeah, round 7's done. We're going to round 8. Hopefully, this is a better round than what we've seen so far. 64, 69 to 64. I've scored it. Yeah. 69, 64. Okay. Yeah, round 8 is going to be getting on the way. Here we go. Round 8's underway. Backhand there by Ramirez. Misses, unfortunately. Jab there by Jose Ramirez. Misses. Ramirez misses. Good job there by Ramirez. That gets through. Good job there by Jose upstairs. There's just not really much to say on this fight, to be honest. It's just the same thing. Ramirez fainting. Haney just landing the odd jab here and there. Jab there by Jose Ramirez upstairs. Jab there by Haney upstairs. Good hook there by Haney. But no, I think Ramirez got that on the gloves, actually, to be honest. Ramirez there, missing with that backhand. 8 seconds left here. Haney there with that backhand and that jab. Yeah, he's completely outlanded Ramirez here. Ramirez literally threw no punches in that. Nice. I mean, yeah, Ramirez needs to just get. I think he does deserve to get slaughtered for this performance. To be honest with you, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what Jose Ramirez is doing all night. To be honest, I mean, what's he doing? I don't get it. I don't even get what Ramirez's game plan is in this fight, to be honest with you. I mean, I thought, he's going to try and cut the ring off. Other than that, well, he hasn't even been able to do that. I don't get feint a lot, not throw. But yeah, round 9 underway. Ramirez now coming forward, throwing now to the body. Sure. Jabs the body there by Jose Ramirez. He's trying to back Haney onto those ropes. But, I mean, that's what he's been doing all fight, but he can't do anything with it. He's throwing a bit more now, though, Ramirez, in this 9th round. He's throwing a bit more. But he's just not landing with his shots, though. That's the thing. He's not landing. Oh, backhand there by Haney. Then he pivots off. Haney's still moving about on that back foot here. Oh, just get us to the main event. Just get us to the main event. That's what we need to see at this point. Just get us to the bloody main event. It's painful to watch. To the body there, Ramirez. Good job there by Ramirez upstairs, and then he came back with a counter. That's came out by Jose Ramirez, but it's out of range, of course. Job there by Ramirez, out of range again. Haney's on the back foot here with that backhand. It comes forwards. It's not really doing much though. Leads it there by Haney. Gets through the gloves. I mean, yeah, he hasn't taken any punishment because his opponent's not been throwing anything. That's why. I mean, the punches that he does throw, yeah, he's got the way. If he threw more, then who knows what would have happened? He might have cracked the chin of Haney. I think Haney might even have a glass. I don't know. But yeah, there we go. Round 9 done. 3 more rounds left. Here we go. Right, round 10. Yeah, it's another round to Devin Haney. I'm literally not even scoring it. I keep forgetting. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, I didn't forget. I actually did. Oh, I'm literally falling asleep during this fight. Here we go then, round 10 underway. What it's about to be. Right. Ramirez trying to cut that ring off, still coming forwards. Misses as he throws a haymaker there. He's still coming forward here, Jose Ramirez. He's not really able to do much. Jab there by Devin Haney. 2 minutes left here of round 10. Ramirez there trying to throw a lead Turk. Jab there upstairs by Jose Ramirez. Jab to the body there by Ramirez. Into that clinch they go. Ramirez still on that front foot, feinting. I don't know what he's even looking for here, though. I don't know what Ramirez is even bloody looking for. And then Haney's just able to circle around him, move about, move around him. Good shot there by Haney. Gets through. Haney there, getting that jab upstairs going. I think he missed that first one, though. Missed his own shots there, Ramirez. Backhand there by Jose Ramirez. Gets through. Trying to get a backhand in again. Goes to the body there, Ramirez. But he doesn't get through again. Misses. Round done. 2 more rounds left to go. That round felt like ages. Don't have any rounds. Okay. Right, let's see what happens here in round 11. Only 2 more rounds left to go of this. And then it is all done. Here we go. Rounds 11 underway. Ramirez coming forward on that front foot. Yeah. Oh, Haney there missed. Oh, Ramirez can just put some shots together here late. If he just does, I just think he should throw the kitchen sink at it, to be honest with you. In these late rounds. Should have done that from the start. The guy's got absolutely nothing to lose. Jab there by Devin Haney. Oh, and again, Romero's there got under that one, but right. Ramirez using his lead hand feints there. Still trying to come forward. Haney got under that one. Good moving there from Devin Haney. Caught there with a lead took there, Ramirez. Haney's footwork just too quick for him. I mean, that is the best thing from Haney in his game is actually his footwork. I think I said that in my prediction video as well. Best part of his game is bloody footwork. Other than that, I mean, his offense is really anything special. His defense is good. Well, yeah. Haney there getting that 1-2, 1-2 going. There isn't anything to say really on this fight. Just taking the life out of it really before the bloody main event, if I'm being honest. Really has just taken the life out of everything. To the body there, Ramirez playing misses. Go upstairs there by Haney and goes downstairs to the body. There we go. That is round 11 done. Now we're going into the final round. Thank God for that. Finally going into the final round. And then it's almost all going to be done. It's right before the main event gets going. Here we go then. See what happens here in this final round. Romero should just throw the kitchen sink at it. Oh my God. He honestly just should just throw the kitchen sink at it, Jose Ramirez. That is what he bloody honestly should do. Slam the kitchen sink at it. That's what he needs to do. Here we go then. 12th and final round. Jab upstairs, jab downstairs there by Ramirez. Again, doesn't really connect though. Ramirez there swings that lead hook but misses. Jab upstairs there by Ramirez. Ramirez there, this is that jab to the body. This is a record for the least amount of punches thrown by both fighters in a 12-round fight. They're setting the record for it. That's what the commentator just said as a stat. This could be the worst fight ever. I'm not gonna lie. This actually could be the worst fight ever if we check the whole stats of everything gone on. This could actually be the worst 12-round fight we've ever seen. Some of those Haney. Backhand there by Devin Haney. Good job there from Devin Haney upstairs. Gets through, snaps the head back of Ramirez. Again, that happens again by Haney. Good there. Yeah, no one has hurt anyone. No one's been hurt once. No one's been stunned once. Nothing has happened. Both guys go out without a mark on them. Nothing has happened. 30 seconds left of the worst fight ever. Not long. Not long. Go upstairs there, right, Haney. And there we go. Fight's over. Thank God. Right, there we go. That was painful to watch. Right then, there we go. So I scored that 11-1 to Devin Haney. Jesus Christ, thank God that's over. Okay. Fight is done. There we go. Now we're finally going to be going on to the main event. Ryan Garcia v. Romero. There we go then. Right then, here we go. It's finally about time for the main event once we get this decision in, which is obvious. They shouldn't take too long to get the scorecards. This shouldn't take them too long at all. Right then, let's get that all off. Right then, here we go. Ryan Garcia. Romero. Okay. Right, we can get rid of this poll now as well. We don't need that anymore. Stick on the poll for the main event. Prediction. Right. Here we go then. Ryan Garcia. KO/TKO. Let's do Ryan Garcia points. Romero KO/TKO or Romero points. There we go. Right, get voting on this poll then, guys, for the main event. Make sure you guys do vote. Right then. So the final punch stats. Hang on, I need to take a photo of that so I know. So the final punch stats for Haney and Ramirez. We saw Devin Haney throw 224 punches. Ramirez threw 279. Devin Haney landed 70 punches. Ramirez landed 40. Did he actually? Ramirez threw 279 punches. Really? It felt much less than that. 279 punches Ramirez threw. Jabs threw. Haney threw 132. Ramirez threw 149. Jabs landed 25 for Haney, 23 for Ramirez. Power punches. Haney landed 45. Felt like neither landed any, and Ramirez landed 17. Yeah. So Demi wins a very convincing unanimous decision against Ramirez, and my God, that was painful to watch. That was absolutely painful to watch. That's probably one of the worst fights I've ever seen. Thank God that's over. I honestly thought I was going to fall asleep on stream and not make it to the main event. But it looks like we've made it. Thank God. Oh, my God. Ramirez was shocking, literally didn't throw a thing. I mean, whatever the stats say, it just doesn't make sense because he literally didn't throw a thing. Haney basically did nothing either apart from jab and move. But yeah, there we go. Thank God the fight's done. Thank God the fight's done. Okay then. Right, it's time for the main event. Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia. Let's just get right to this bloody main event. Let's just get this main event underway. That's what we need to do now. Right then. Okay. Get your predictions in now. I think Ryan Garcia is going to win in 6 rounds. Personally, that's my prediction. Somebody just wants to send Garcia around 6. My prediction, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I've got it inside 6. For Garcia to win. Yeah, I just don't really trust the chin of Roman. Mm. Yeah, if that was actually in an arena, then they just would have been booed off, to be honest with you, Haney and Ramirez. They would have been absolutely slaughtered by the actual arena if that was in an arena. My God. Wow, that was bad to watch. That was awful to watch. That not main event, that co-main event. That was awful to watch. It's time to go to the main event, though. We've made it through that co-main event, and we're going to be going into the main event. Oh, word. Wow. Okay. Right, just need to quickly sort this out. Right. Okay. Right. I will be back in a sec. Just need to quickly go and sort something. And yeah, I will be back in a moment. Hang on. Right then. Okay. Right. We are now going to be getting to the main event. Here we go then. Who've we all got? Get voting on the part of the Andretti guys. Who do you guys think is going to win this main event between Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero? Here we go. Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero, round one. Just getting all the banners sorted. There we go then. They might delay this for like 20 minutes or something. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh wait, no, they're not. They're not delaying it. Okay. Right, we're going to be getting on with this main event now then. Here we go. I'm hyped for this one. We've been talking about this one for quite a long time as well. There's been many people who've wanted this fight to happen for years. I've wanted to see, especially like for the last 2 years, I've wanted to see this one. And yes, we're getting it. I mean, to be fair, my hype was most excited for this fight probably early last year and late 2023 was my real hype for this fight. That's when I really wanted to see it. So before the Garcia Haney fight, I wanted to see this fight. I think it was a perfect time for it to happen, really. After Garcia's lost to Tank, after Rowley's lost to Pitbull. Oh, no, that was before that, wasn't it? No, sorry. Yeah, that was before the Haney fight. No, no, no. Yeah, no. So Rolly Isaac Cruz was March last year. Garcia Tank was obviously April 2023. That's 2 years ago already somehow. And then yeah, it was around that time after that Garcia's lost to Tank. So before Pitbull lost to Pitbull, before Rolly lost to Pitbull. Oh yeah, it was Rolly against Barbosa, and after Garcia's lost to Tank, that's when I thought the fight was gonna happen. Well, Rolly's win against Barbosa, where he basically lost the fight, but it was an early stoppage. Yeah, he should have lost that fight though, Rolly. I really don't know what was going on there, but yeah, right then, here we go. I think we're guaranteed a knockout in this fight, though. I think we all know that for a fact. Garcia, Romero, we're guaranteed a knockout in this main event. We are guaranteed a knockout. I mean, I hope it's absolute chaos from the start and both guys come out swinging absolutely unreal, or just throw absolute haymaker. Well, not well, good, well-timed shots where it starts to get really like off our seats and all that. Yeah, I reckon this really could be one of those fights where the styles just gel fantastically well, and then we go from there. This could be interesting. This main event. This could be an interesting fight. See the tail of the tape. Here we go. Garcia, 26 years old. Roddy Romero, 29. Garcia, 5'9". Roddy Romero, 5'8". Both guys weighing in at 146. Garcia's got a 70-inch reach. Roddy Romero's got a 68-inch reach. Interesting. Turkish Sheikh there. Obviously, he's going to be back in Saudi for the big fights tomorrow night. Can't wait for tomorrow's card, to be honest. I think tomorrow's card is incredibly underrated. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think Canelo and Skull's actually an underrated fight. I was very against it, like, before Skull was the IBF champ, when Skull was only the mandatory. I was very against it. I think that's actually a better fight than what people think. Martin McCauley versus Efe Ajagba, we know for a fact it's going to be a class fight. We know for a fact. Race Mungia, I think it's going to be a fun one. I do. Badu Jack versus Noel Mickelin, that could be a good fight as well. Richard Riakporhe heavyweight debut, that could be good. Yeah, I think tomorrow night's a decent card overall, to be honest. I think I'm missing out a fight as well. Let me see. Let me check if I'm missing out a fight. I believe I mentioned all like the four main ones, one five main ones. I mean, yeah, you got Marco Verdi on the card making his debut. Yeah. I mentioned them all. Cool. Then obviously the day after that, we got Inoue versus Ramon Cardenas, which should be cool. That should be a good fight. Seeing Inoue back in action. Looks like the MJ and Inoue fight's been agreed as well. So that should be interesting. And then we got, Rafael Espinoza versus Edward Vasquez on the co-main event of the Inoue versus Cardenas fight. That, again, is a good co-main event. Here we go. Garcia, Romero in their cars now on their way to make their ring walks. Yes, let's see how this main event goes. Make sure you guys get voting on the poll if you aren't ready. What's your prediction for this main event? I think Garcia is going to win by knockout. I think he's going to win in round 6. Well, inside 6 rounds. I reckon rounds 5 or 6, something like that, would probably be the round where the finish will most likely be. Okay, then. Right. Here we go. Taxis going very slowly to try and make their way towards the ring walk bits. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's hard to say if tonight's been a great night because there's not really any fights. Is that I thought Tia versus Barbosa was a pretty fun one. That last one that coming out, I don't even want to talk about it. The fireman versus the policeman, from what I saw, trying to I struggled to get it bloody on, so I only saw like half of the last rounds and sorry, half of the second round and all of the last round. I couldn't see the first round. Here we go. Here comes Roddy Romero. Then walk out. Here we go. Roddy Romero on his way to the ring. I'm not Roddy's biggest fan, but I want him to beat a drug cheat. That's what we need to hope happens tonight. I mean, to be fair, the only positive in Ryan winning, though, is the fact we will see the Haney rematch. Because, again, we know that will be a good fight, one of the only good fights Haney's actually going to be in. Because when he was in that fight with Ryan last time, that was actually a good fight. I mean, yeah, Haney had some all right moments in that fight as well. But his mostly getting absolutely battered, though. But yeah, Roddy's in the ring now, then. Here we go. Here comes Garcia in his car on his way. Right then. It's taking ages to get Garcia walking. Taking a sweet time. I'm just checking a few things before this all starts. I need to get my judges card up as well. Probably won't really want to take your eyes off this main event when it does get going. Right then. Here we go. It looks like we are now going to be seeing Ryan Garcia. Here we go then. Right then, here we go. Come on, let's get going. Really, for some reason. Um, Broly's just being made to wait in the ring while all the traffic's going on for Ryan. Here we go then. He's there. He's ready to walk out now, Ryan Garcia. Here we go. Ryan Garcia now on his way to the ring. So fan zone have got 91% saying Garcia wins, 9% saying Rowley. Wow. A big gap in that then. Here we go. Let's see what happens here. Right, both guys now in the ring. Here we go. We'll be back in a second. Hang on. Right then. Okay. Here we go then. Main event about to get underway. Get the records going as well here. Yeah, dream fight for many people. This one. I don't know if this is at the right time that it's actually happening, but I am glad that we are actually able to see this fight, though. To be honest with you, because I think we all know for a fact the stars are going to gel well. But it's going to be Rowley's chin who cracks first. But again, Rowley, according to Tank, who fought both, Rowley's the harder hitter. So that makes something interesting. But I think Rowley, I do think Rowley's got a glass chin. I do think Rowley's got a glass chin. If Rowley hits harder, that will be interesting. I don't think Garcia's got the most, elite or world class chin either. Garcia does like to leave his chin pretty high in the air. If Rowley can connect, then that will be interesting. I think Rowley's going to look to probably fight on the outside in this fight, but I don't know if that's going to work against Garcia, who has got longer reach than him. And Garcia does pick his shots very nicely from range himself as well, though. That's the thing. But yeah, records. We got Romero, 16 wins. 13 of his wins come away of knockout. And he's got 2 losses. One of them to Tank, one of them to Pitbull. And then we've got Ryan Garcia, whose record is 24 wins, 0 draws, 1 loss. 20 of his 24 wins come away knockout, and 1 no contest, 0 draws. Anyway, yeah, 1 loss to Javante Tony Davis, and 1 no contest was to Devin Haney. He failed the drug test. Right, there we go then. Right, we're getting underway now with this main event. Here we go. Let's go. Main event. Here we go. Right then. Let's see what happens here then in this main event of the evening. Here we go, underway. See what happens here then. Me in the middle. Both guys getting a few feints off here. Trying to find reactions off of each other. Rowley there with a jab to the body. This could be over any time, to be honest with you. Just got that factor to it, in my opinion. Ryan's been out for over a year. Rowley for, when was it? Was it this year or? Was it late last year? But he didn't look great in his last performance, though, Rowley. He ideally needed a knockout. He went the distance. But let's see what he does here, though. Ryan trying to get that jab going. Jab upstairs there by Ryan Garcia. Trying to get that jab going now. Garcia Rowley there, feints to the body. Bit of a heavy feint there to the body by Rowley as well there, actually. Double jab there by Rowley. Jab upstairs there by Garcia. Jab to the body there by Garcia. Jab again there to the chest there by Ryan. Jab upstairs there by Ryan. Again. Jab to the body by Rowley, trying to catch him. Interesting round at the moment. We've got 50 seconds left here of this first round. Jab upstairs there by Garcia. Rowley trying to come around there with a lead hook. Trying to measure up the range now, both of them. Rowley there with a jab to the body. I think Rowley's looked all right this round, to be honest. I think he's looked decent this round. To the body there by Rowley. Again, Rowley there with her lead hook to the body. Garcia trying to keep behind that jab. Hasn't really done loads other than that. Dan used that jab though, Ryan Garcia, in this first round. I think Rowley was more out to that. I think Rowley takes that round. Yeah, it's hard to score, but yeah, I think Rowley probably just about did enough in that round there, in that first round though. Looks like Derek James trying to tell Garcia to try and get some lead hooks going more, showing him out so he could possibly set him up for one. Right, here we go. Let's see what happens here in this second round then. Will it open up a bit more than what that was in that first round? Bit of a cagey one from both. Here we go. Second round underway. Garcia now comes out right behind that lead hand and that jab. Rowley there with a jab to the body. Oh! Garcia down! Big lead hook by Rowley. Drops him. Oh, wow. Big shot from Rowley with that lead hook. Is he wrecking the fight here, Rowley? That was probably right with that power. Now this is going to be interesting. Rowley to the body with that lead hook. Again upstairs with that lead hook there, Rowley. Oh, this is getting interesting now. What a time shot that was for that lead hook by Rowley. Jab downstairs. Jab upstairs there by Garcia. Jab to the body there by Rowley. Oh, Garcia now. He can come back into it himself here now, though. Into that clinch. This makes things interesting here. Garcia, the first one to touch the canvas. All Garcia with a lead hook of his own, though. He seems to have recovered from that knockdown. He was dropped in the second round against Luke Campbell as well. A few years back, in 2021, I think it was. Garcia there misses with that backhand. Does Rowley need... Oh, Rowley over the top. Jab to the body there by Rolly. Jab to the body there by Rolly. Rolly there with that straight right hand there. Upstairs. Gets through. He's looking just to try and line up his shot now, Rolly again. Garcia looking quick with his jab though. Trying to not let him find range. There we go. To the body there, Rolly. Trying to get that jab going, Garcia, but he can't. Rolly's there moving about on that back foot. Garcia that throws out a lead hook. Oh, so a 10-8 to Rolly. A 10-8 to Rolly. Here we go. There we go. It's interesting then. Rolly dropping Ryan in the second round. Power shows. Power shows from the start. I reckon Garcia probably will come back into it and win. It was that lead hook right on the chin. Then came forward with another one there. Rolling up on that one. Caught him flush though. Saw Garcia's chin high in the air. And he caught him flush. Big shot there from Rolly in that second round. There we go. Start of it as well. Garcia's recovered though. Let's see what happens here in this third round. Fight open up and ready to go though here. WBA welterweight title. See there. That's that straight right. Jab to body there by Rolly. Face here from Rolly at the moment. He seems to be a bit hesitant to knock down. He is hesitant to knock down now, Ryan, unless he is trying to time Rolly onto something and stay calm. Good jab there by Garcia, though. That was a strong straight jab. Both guys trying to look to time each other at the moment onto something, just like Rolly did in that second round, getting that knockdown. Yeah, both staying composed here. Double jab there, Rolly. Jab to the body there by Ryan Garcia. Jab upstairs. Jab to the body by Rolly. To the body there by Rolly. He's awkward for Ryan here, Rolly. He's looking very awkward for him. Ryan there trying to catch Rolly over the top there with that lead hook. Rolly just trying to measure out that range there with that lead hand, which is looking good for Rolly at the moment. Again, rolls onto that there, Rolly. Catches him. Ronnie is trying to measure him up there with that lead hand. Jab downstairs there by Rowley. Dominated this round. Garcia hasn't really been able to do anything at all. Backhand there by Rowley. Oh, good shot there by Garcia, though. Rowley moving about there on that back foot. There we go. That's now 30-26 to Rowley. So looking convincing for him here. Right then, round 4 could be interesting to see what happens here, but it looks like Rowley's really awkward for Ryan at the moment. Ryan can't really seem to find his range at the minute. He looks to be struggling. But yeah, let's see what happens in round 4. Could there be any more openings for either guy? Here we go. Round 4 underway. Here we go. Do you want to commentate as well?
Yes.
Got my brother in the background as well. He just came in the last round for this fight. I don't know how the 4th judges got it 28-28.
Well, they've got it a draw.
They gave the last round to Garcia somehow.
It's just TV, I think.
Yeah. Roddy there with that jab to the body. Garcia. He is on the front foot though, Garcia, at the moment.
I got 29-27 to Rowley.
29-27. I got 30-26. First round was close though, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garcia's hesitant here though. Roddy getting that jab going. Roddy hasn't done lows either since the knockdown though.
Yeah, Garcia's going to be cautious. So
Garcia gets that jab going. That jab is quick of Ryan though. Jab to the body again there by Rowley. Garcia's parrying that jab well of Rowley though here in this 4th round so far. It's been a hesitant round from both guys though. Can't really split the two this round. Rowley probably has been more active with his lead down actually, but Ryan's mostly focused on defense. Ryan out of range there with that jab. Rowley there, feints to the body. He needs to try and open up more though, Rowley, I think. Good jab there upstairs by Ryan Garcia. Jab to the body by Rowley. I know Garcia might arguably be taking this round, to be honest.
Rowley's looking at the front foot.
But Rowley, he could do, I don't know, but Rowley probably has been more active overall. But, I mean, yeah, good there. Good job by Garcia snapping their back. I don't know, it's a difficult round to score that one.
That's awesome. I don't know, you might give it Rowley just then. I've nicked it to consider.
It's a difficult one to score. I'd probably, I don't know. Don't know. I think that's a difficult round to score. That could be a draw around that one, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah. Could be a 10. It could be a 10-10 now.
I think Garcia might have nicked it. He did a bit more head taunts in there, to be
just
honest.
Edged it.
Yeah. Here we go. Round 5 underway.
Have you got it every
There we go. 39-36 to Rowley. Rowley's definitely winning.
Yeah.
Jab to the body there by Rowley. Hook there over the top there by Ryan. I don't know how the AI scorecards got Ryan up. But, yeah. Rowley there trying to come forward there with that backhand, with that right hand, but it doesn't connect. It doesn't get through.
Get his lead one out.
Jab to the body there by Rowley. Garcia there trying to catch him with that counter jab. Rowley got out of the way of that jab there. Yeah, punch stats are pretty close at the moment.
Good to see in this fight that they're actually throwing some shots.
Yeah.
Not like the last fight.
Good jab there by Rowley. Jab there by Garcia. Counters. Rowley comes back there with a double jab. There's more variety with Rowley's work, though, to be honest. Garcia's doing more of the same thing quite a bit with that jab upstairs. Yeah. Rowley's mixing it up well. Jab to the body by Rowley. It's just been too quiet since the knockdown. Rowley's trying to time him. Garcia's just too cautious, trying to time him onto something as well. Neither guy really wants to open up. Rowley likes to pace the fights out.
The about time before Garcia tries to throw a left hook. It's not really good for him.
He hasn't been able to really find it. The style's a bit awkward. Jab to the body there by Garcia. Jab upstairs by Garcia. I'm not sure if that got through though. Jab to the body by Rowley. Right. It's a weird fight to score. I think Rowley takes the round. Yeah, I think Rowley takes the round, but it's just not really convincing though from either guy to pick up any round. Neither guy is convincing at all. See what X is saying.
Yeah, that's the third time Ryan Garcia's been dropped from country. Luke Campbell, Tank, and now Rowley. And I've got Rowley up by 2 points.
Yeah, I don't know how the AI judge has Garcia up. I don't know how. But yeah, commentators have already up. Here we go, round 6 underway.
I have Rowley.
I mean, there are close rounds in it, but Rowley's definitely winning. He needs to do more, though. I mean, both guys need to open up more. I mean, they might open up in the second half of the fight, possibly. Oh, good job upstairs and then downstairs by Garcia. Rowley there trying to go to the body. Oh, into the clinch. They're tied up now. Yeah, as that comment says there, they're both trying to counter each other, so that's why it's just not really opening up.
All good shots from Garcia.
Yeah, Garcia trying to get that lead hook in there. Ronnie hasn't really done those this round so far. Into that clinch. Jab to the body there by Rowley. The AI judge now changed the 47 to 47.
Must have come back.
Rowley there. Straight right hand down the middle. Yeah, Rowley getting that jab out. Garcia with that jab to the body. Nothing happening. Rowley there with that jab to the body. Rowley's been more active later on here in the round. Rowley there misses with that lead uppercut. Good jab there by Ryan Garcia upstairs. Rowley there coming forward. He's been more aggressive late on in this round here, Rowley. First minute and a half, there wasn't really loads going on. Interesting round, that one. Yeah, I think Rowley probably did take that round in the end, to be honest. Yeah, I think Rowley does take that round. Loads of people have it really close, but I think Rowley's doing more. I think Rowley's more convincing at the moment, in my opinion. I really do think Rowley's more convincing at the minute. Let's see what happens here going into round 7, but I think Rowley's pretty convincing. I mean, nothing special is happening from either. But Garcia's just not really doing anything other than jab. That's the thing. I don't know how he's seeing the fight. 58 to 55 to Garcia. Jabs the body there by Romero. Hits the body by Romero. Romero with that jab to the body. Garcia with that jab to the body. Garcia there gets that right hand going there. AI judge has Romero a point up. Jab to the body by Garcia. Garcia needs to throw a backhand. That's just what he's not done enough. Rowley's been mixing it up more. Garcia has just all came behind a good quick jab. He just hadn't done enough there. That's better from right. Yeah. Rowley needs to throw that right hook more, I think. Or the lead hook more. Try and hurt Ryan again. But he just doesn't want to open up now, Ryan. He knows he could get caught. Good lead hook there by Rowley. Not sure if it landed though. Oh, jab there. Yeah, it's been all right from Ryan in the early stage of this 7th round.
Good jab body from Romero.
Yeah, a minute left here of this 7th round now. Yeah, it's just not much to go on. Ryan's probably done the better work so far. He did stay in this 7th round. Yeah. And then, I mean, these final 50 seconds, if Rowley could land a few decent shots here, land clean, then he could take the round. Ryan gets that jab out. I don't remember the last time he really did throw a backhand. Jab upstairs there by Ryan Garcia. And again, Rowley's just trying to time him onto something here behind that lead hand. Yeah, trying to counter that jab, Rowley. Few feints in, being mixed in by Rowley. He still looks in control, I think. Ryan's getting the jab going more, though, here. Jab up, downstairs, jab upstairs. Garcia takes that round.
Bit busy with the jab as well.
Yeah, he's busy with the jab there, Garcia, but other than that, he didn't really do anything else. Rowley didn't do loads there either, so Garcia takes the round. Garcia was more active. It's a bit of a disappointing fight for what we thought. What have you got it?
67, 65.
We've got 67, 65. I got 68, 64, but yours good, right? But yeah, Rowley's definitely up. Rowley's definitely up here. Here we go then. We're going to be going to round 8. Here we go. Let's see what happens here then. Round 8 underway.
Close fight at the moment.
I mean, it's close to nothing's happening. There's close rounds, but I think Rowley's got a good enough lead. Yeah, but I think he's up. But I don't think you can have Garcia winning. That's the thing. I don't know if we're just watching the wrong thing. I don't know. Check X after the round to see what other people have it. Garcia there with that jab to the body. He's more active with the jab here, though, Ryan. Trying to be a bit more cleaner with the work. Ronnie with the jab to the body. Jab upstairs there by Garcia. Like, this is why Garcia is being more active with that jab. Ronnie coming forward with a double jab. Ooh, Roddy swinging and missing an overhand. Jab upstairs there by Ryan. To the body there by Rowley. Roddy trying to get the lead down, but there's just nothing going on here. Garcia with a jab upstairs. Roddy coming back with that counter jab to the body. Roddy there with a jab upstairs. The AI scorecard is the exact same as you.
Different rounds, so yeah.
Different rounds, though. Yeah, exactly. I do think the commentators are spot on with how they're scoring this one. Ryan's getting the jab going a bit more this round, but I mean, Rowley is slipping it when he's pulling back, though. Rowley just needs to throw. If Rowley throws more, he's taking these rounds. If Rowley just mixes in the backhand, it's just the same old stuff from Ryan. Jab upstairs there by Ryan. Rowley there with that double jab. Oh, Rowley there. No.
Referees for holding.
Come on then, Rolly. He needs to throw a backhand in. Throw that straight right out. Jabs the body. I think Garcia takes it. That's the barriers close. 77, 74. I've got to Rolly. I mean, yeah. Oh. I think Rolly's up. I think Rolly's definitely up here. Yeah. So on the DAZN poll, 71% have Rolly up, 29% have Garcia up. 9. Honestly, don't think it's. I don't think it's really close. I think Rolly's still got a good enough lead.
1 minute now.
No. It's a bit more than a point. Round 9 underway. Garcia gets that jab going. Yeah, last round was close. And yeah, Garcia probably did nick it. Rolly there with that jab to the body. Rolly again with that jab to the body. AI scorecard has it the exact same as me. But different rounds though. 77, 74 to Rolly. Rolly there with that lead took upstairs. Trying to get that through. That's what he needs more of, Rolly. Garcia there with a jab upstairs. Rolly there coming back forward there with a double jab. Jab downstairs there by Rolly. Getting a bit more success now, I think. Garcia's been all right behind the jab, but there's nothing else that's came. Jabs to the body there by Rolly. Let's see with a jab upstairs. Rolly there coming back with a double jab to the body. Both guys getting that jab going. Good jab there by Rolly, then going downstairs to the body. Jab downstairs by Rolly. Garcia hasn't really done much this round. He's got the odd jab going, which people are going to like, but Rolly's been more active in general. Rolly getting that jab going. Ooh, oh, nice by Rolly to the body. 25 seconds left here, the 9th. Have I got it up? Yeah. 20 seconds left here. Jab upstairs there by Ryan. Rolly there with a jab, double jab downstairs. What are you saying? Yeah, Rolly took it, I think. Rolly took it. There we go. There we go then. So can the shake on his phone. Probably more of this. 3 more rounds left to go. Here we go. Right, round 10 underway.
Key round.
Jab to the body there by Rowley. It is a key round for Ryan. He needs this round. Rowley just needs to keep doing this at this pace. It's a perfect pace for Rowley, to be honest. He's been able to fight at this pace nicely. I mean, it hasn't been great to watch, but I mean, neither guy have been great, but Rowley's been better. And the knockdown definitely has played a factor in it as well, though, we've got to say. Into the clinch. Jump upstairs there by Ryan Garcia. Rowley trying to start swinging a bit there, but he's not really landing. AI judge, I was at 87, 83 to Rowley. Jump there by Ryan. Good there by Rowley. Yeah, not going upstairs. Jump to the body there by Rowley. Oh, trying to get one in over the top. Ryan shoulder roll that one. Jump upstairs there by Garcia. Oh, Rowley there, slip there, over swang and split there, Rowley.
Split.
It's too predictable there, Rowley. Tripped over his own shot there. To the body there, Rowley. Nice. Oh, Rowley trying to go over the top again. Oh,
good body work.
Garcia trying to cover up there. Rowley gets under those shots from Garcia. Be more open here, Rowley. He hasn't really fully landed loads of significant ones, though. Garcia's jabbing, and that is it. I actually don't see how Ryan can take this round. Leads it there by Rowley. Nice. Rowley takes that round again. I've got it wide.
3 points.
Wow. Okay, then. Right. Round 11, we're going to be going into. Yeah. Championship rounds of this fight. Here we go. Round 11 underway. Garcia and Rowley Romero. $97, $92. That's the exact same I have as the commentator. Or the exact same. It is wide. It is wide. Same as the AI judge. I think Rowley's bossing this fight. Nobody's going to probably get stopped, though. Hopefully not. Jab to the body there by Rowley. Double jab upstairs.
Devin Haney is a great international, you know, tripping over his own feet.
Jab to the body there by Ryan. Jab to the body there by Rowley. Hook to the body there by Rowley. Rowley's the only one doing something. Rowley's the only one doing something. Good double jab there by Rowley. I mean, there just hasn't really been loads to say on the last two fights. Tio versus Barbosa was good, but Tio did end up dominating. How did you score that? How was it? What, 10-2?
Yeah,
I
I've
had,
seen
I
quite a
had,
few
I
people
had.
say it's wide.
In the end, I had it 9-3.
Yeah, I've seen loads.
I had it close at a point, but then Tio dominated from like round 6, almost completely. 9-3.
Don't get started on the Haney.
Good ear from Rowley with that jab. Mixing the backhand to the body here and there as well. Jab to the body by Rowley.
Been a bit of a cautious sort of fight.
Yeah, ever since the knockdown. And then Rowley's just, he likes this pace.
Yeah,
So, and he knows Garcia's not really going to push any pace. So he's fighting at this pace because this is the pace he got the knockdown at. Another Rowley round. He's just doing more, isn't he? Haney's there watching with Bill Haney at ringside. How have you got it?
106.
Yeah, I've got 107, 101. What? Oh, yeah, he's got it to Rowley, thank God. I thought he had it to Ryan for a minute. Yeah, he's got the exact same as me, 107, 101. Coven has got, I don't know how to say his name, but yeah, completely agree. He's literally scored it the exact same as how I've scored it as well. Right, then here we go. We're going to be going to the 12th and final round. I hope Rowley can keep this up. The 2 drug chiefs could be beaten in 2 weeks, even though they could try and do Rowley bad. Here we go, round 12. Unless hopefully Garcia doesn't knock him out this round. Knowing Rowley's luck, that is something that could happen. He is controlling the pace of the fight throughout, though. Garcia does need to open up. Rowley there with that jab downstairs to the body. Rowley there upstairs. All Rowley there. All back on that right hand, though.
Been cautious on this last round.
Into the clinch. Jab to the body there by Rowley. There we go. Jab to the body there by Rowley again. Trying to double up on that to the body.
Yeah, it looks like Rowley might have ripped the script up.
Yeah. Oh, here we go into the clinch. Right. If Rowley's the only one doing something. I don't remember the last time in the fight Ryan threw a backhand. I honestly don't remember. I mean, you know, his jab's nice and quick and sharp, Ryan's, but He's being schooled, really, to be honest, that comment says there. A minute left of the fight. Rowley's in control here in this 12th round as well. Ryan getting that jab going. Double jab to the body by Rowley. $30 seconds left there.
30 seconds.
Jab to the body there by Rowley. Jab again to the body by Rowley. Jab again. 10 seconds left. Wouldn't surprise me if Turkey quickly has a quick word with the judges.
Not like you do with the Shiraz.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that. Right, there we go. It's over. Rowley surely won. I've scored it 117-110 to Rowley. That was dominant, in my opinion. That was dominant from Rowley. That should be another drug cheat beater. Another drug cheat down the drain. Haney's there sat laughing, even though, to be fair, he did get beaten badly last time. Rowley put an absolute schooling on the man who beat him down, even though he was on PEDs. Yeah, Romero easily won.
Two main things put on Twitter, all these guys being called. I wonder what Tank's thinking. Yeah, so Sam Jones on Twitter put Rowley's won this wide. Garcia's been pretty well forward.
There we go. Yeah, Rowley dominated, I think.
Now, I don't know how Garcia thinks he's won.
I don't know how Garcia thinks he won at all. Yeah, other than that, not much happened, but Rowley dominated the fight. Rowley easily won, if we're being honest. And it looks like Rowley's completely ripped the script off the Devin Haney-Ryan Garcia fight. I was saying before the Haney fight, one of them might ruin it tonight. And yeah, they did. Garcia looks over him. I bet they robbed Rowley, though. They can't rob Rowley. Because that wasn't even a close fight. Apparently Ryan landed more. What? Rowley threw more. Power punches landed 18 both, really. Rowley was just pushing the pace more, though. Rowley just massively pushed the pace more. But there we go. Let's see how the judges have it then. This will be interesting. I bet they give it a draw or just try and pull something. I don't know. They're taking a while to get these scorecards in as well here. They could try. They might do Rowley dirty here. They might do Rowley a bit dirtier, I think. Let's see how X have it. But yeah, commentators had it wide. We had it wide. Here we go. Cards in. Here we go.
Surely.
Scorecards in. Surely Rowley's won. Dominated, I thought. 115, 112. 118, 109. It's Rowley. 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 Rowley.
He knows.
Rowley wins. Rowley ruins the fight between Haney and Garcia. Rowley wins. Fair play. Another drug cheat down and beaten. 2 drug cheats beaten in 2 weeks. Well, inside a week, should we say. Inside 6 days, 2 drug cheats have been beaten. Conovan beaten, Garcia beaten. Rowley wins. Awful fight, but career best performance from Rowley, though. Set the pace throughout, dominated, in my opinion. There we go. Rowley Romero. That's it, all said and done. Rowley Romero ruins the party. There we go. Massive underdog, to be fair, Rowley. Massive underdog. And yeah, dominated in that fight there. Not a great event to watch at all, though, if we're being honest. Not a good event to watch at all. Hopefully tomorrow night is way better. It should be, I think. I think it should be. But big respect to Rowley. Great performance. Great performance. I'm glad he won as well. Glad he won. Haney's going to be there laughing, but I don't really think he can really talk himself by how he's been acting the last few months. But what a performance that was by Rowley Romero. Completely set the pace. Garcia was badly humiliated there. There we go. The shock there. What do we see next? Is it a rematch we see? I mean, I don't really want to see a rematch. What do you think happens then? Is Garcia Haney done, or there's a lot to talk? There we go. I mean, he's taken the loss well, to be fair to him. But yeah, dominant that one. Dominant, in my opinion, there from Rowley Romero. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow night for the big card in Saudi. Anyway, speak to you all then. What a performance there from Rowley, but not a good fight. Not a great event either. Tio was fantastic tonight. Rowley did his thing, but in an awful fight. Haney versus Ramirez. We don't even need to talk about that one. Anyway, thank you all for watching.